This is what I'm going to use to wash my engine. This is special stuff to clean the engines. Again, I'm not advertising anything. And that's just the cheapest oil, 0.20, which is the proper viscosity for this engine. The volume is supposed to be 5.6. This is 5 liter, and this is half liter. So I think if I put 5.5, nothing happens for 20 minutes of washing engine. Here is what my engine does. As you can see, it's not shaking anymore. Not sure what the noise is about. No smoke anymore. This is cold engine. No lights on dash. I just can feel it. Quite hot. And weird smell. I don't know what the smell is. Any liquid juice maybe? No. No liquid juice. Yeah, pretty much. Look guys, I think it works. And now I'm washing the engine with the flushing, special flushing liquid. Let it work 10 minutes. Then I'm going to drain the oil. Put a new one. Also, I'm going to put a liquid moly anti-friction additional to the oil. Then I'm going to use liquid moly oil as well. Yeah. Now you can't drive right now. Do start. Hit the engine up to the 90 degrees. Stop the engine. Let it cool. And do that cycle 30 times, 30. Well, could be 20, but you know, the more you do, the better it will be before you first run. Because all parts are new now, and it's not recommended to drive right now, because it can be break again. Let me tell you what I decided to do before actually driving the car. So I decided to use this liquid motor protect Molygen due to quite a lot of positive feedbacks from the other customers. I decided to use this one because, you know, our engine is not the best condition. We don't know how long this repair will last. It might fail again after, you know, 1 week, or it can do another 100,000 miles. I could not give any guarantee on this repair simply because this is not right repair. The right repair is supposed to be to replace the whole bottom engine unit. Unfortunately, I didn't find it anywhere for sale or properly refurbish this unit. So I decided just to make a life for this vehicle a bit more longer, hopefully. Try to use this one. Right, here we go. This is the car working like a new. No engine shake, no smoke, no dash lights, warning lights, no check engine. All we have to do is just shut down the bonnet, and that's it. No error codes as well, by the way. I did read it through my computer. So 2,200 for the parts, my label, and the car is like a new. Okay, I finally bought a proper device to read my Volvo, and that's the most expensive. This is the model. Let's see what it can do. I'm not applying any brake pedal. Hit start and wait for some time. See, our ignition is on. Right, local diagnostic, intelligent diagnostic. So that should detect wind, recognize what the car is, and then it's gonna start the reading control modules, basically. As you can see, it's quite fast. This is my vehicle, right? And diagnostic. Okay. Right, smart detection, system scan. Let's do smart detection. Okay, we got one unit ECM, BCM issues, CCM. We got 3 modules issues. As you can see, it works quite fast within this car. The green ones means okay. The gray ones means this is absent, I believe. That car is not equipped, and the rest is actually okay. This is the vehicle status, right? We got 5 errors in the CM model, BCM 2 errors, and CCM 2 errors, right? So we can either check the CCM. Okay, we go outside damper motor mechanical failure. Outside ear damper motor actuator stuck. Humidity sensor component fails. Okay, this is all about the interior stuff, right? We don't care about this at the moment, right? Sorry, can I go back? Right, so CCM, we don't care. What is inside the CM? Left rear position, right position light, left rear position light, general electrical circuit open, left rear turn indicator, general electrical. Okay, so that is the light I've been working on. Remember, it was damaged tail light, and I believe after repair it doesn't want to work. Maybe I just need to reset something. Oh, actually, yes. That is, we have to just reset this code, is because it's not working because I didn't disable my battery and just removed the rear light. So that's probably not the issue, right? Let's see what BCM, that is most. Okay, EV battery insulation sensor circuit intermittent unstable. Right. EV battery voltage system isolation fault. Basic fault event information. Right. Okay, this is about the EV battery. It's not good error. It tells sometime intermittently we have high voltage going to the ground of the car. High voltage minus somehow, sometime touch the ground of the car. That's what it say. Right, that's not good, right? I did look at this, so it could be several possible issues. Could be either charger or oxidized high voltage contacts, and or maybe wet, or internal battery or inverter failure. I doubt it is something wrong with the inverter. Most likely it is the hybrid battery, right? Hybrid battery is quite expensive unit, so I probably want to investigate it more. And because it's very, very difficult to access to it. So the hybrid battery is in here, from here to here. Under this panel, there is a hybrid battery, right, located. What we will need to do, maybe, I don't know yet again if I'm going to do it in my garage, or maybe I will go to the main dealer for that. The reason behind that, I got a scissor lift, right? And the scissor lift has the plank. See that black one? That black one. And I'm afraid if I will lower down the battery, I will not be able to basically remove it myself in my garage. Even if I will, how will I can lift it down, okay. I can't work under the car. How will I remove the battery in my tight garage? So that's the point. This is where I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. The car is drivable, everything is good. Remember I told you about the timing belt positioned. Yeah, fortunately we have no issue with timing belt, as you can see. So there is no error, faulty codes. Oh, it's actually, there is a couple of, what is this? Okay, problem on safety con. Interrupted communication with restrained left module. Okay, maybe it's again related to the rear light. And what is DCM? Diagnostic con, router CPU, internal failures, watchdog safety US failure. You see. Yeah, not sure. Probably it's because again I removed that light. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to reset them all and drive, and then come back and scan it again, right? Because I'm not sure is those errors came after I removed the definitely high voltage is not. Yeah, definitely high voltage is a separate. But I'm not sure about the others because I don't think there is any faulty here. Right, so let me do that, right, and I'll come back to you shortly. So the works on this car is not yet finished. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, I've just done a short trip after the error reset, and let's do one more time scanning. This is now the real errors. Because I didn't do any repair now. Okay, what is CCM saying? Humidity sensor components failure. Humidity sensor is located under this panel somewhere, or maybe here. It's basically the air conditioning related stuff. We don't care about it for now. This issue has been exist when the car came to me, and I don't care about now. What I do care about more is these two unfortunately remain to stay, right? And I don't know what to do with them, to be honest. It does say high voltage is somehow coming to the body or chassis of this car. But at the same time, as you can see, we don't have any engine related issues. That means our timing belt is installed correctly, all the sensors working properly, and our engine repair basically is done well. So I think, yeah, the engine is working quiet now, much more quiet when it was the first run. Maybe that molybden liquid moly stuff working. I don't know, but basically engine is working very good at the moment. No issues, no smoke, no issues, good performance. It should, as it is, it works. So as it should, yes, it works as it should. So only one issue remaining with this car, apart from little body touch paint issues. And yeah, this car is pretty much probably I will leave it for my family. To fix panoramic roof, I removed that 7.5 amperes fuse. It's been blown. Simply, it's sitting in this under the gloves box. There is a fuse box, so that's sitting under this plastic cover. And see the yellow one, number 4, from that big green one. It should be 20 amperes, not 7.5, right? So put the proper fuse back, and hopefully that will fix your problem. At least it did fix mine. I hope that will help. Also, if your fuse is okay, and if it doesn't work, check for relay as well. Don't know where is the relay location, but pretty much, yeah, this is what your steps is. Fuse first, relay second, and just go follow the wires and the wiring diagram. Hello again. This will be a video. Very, very bad news. I didn't see that when I bought the car. Unfortunately, this tail light, it's big, half-meter big. The tail has been damaged, and I didn't see that and even the guy on the MOT didn't recognize that as well, because it's not really almost visible from here, but see from the different angle you can see clearly the light is damaged. Basically we can try to glue it, but the problem here, I could not access from the under, from inside, simply because it's one glued unit. See how it's absolutely, see it's glued in, it's absolutely not, you're not able to disassemble it at all. See, look at this, no chance you will be able. Also look, I thought if I can do that from here, from this side, but I believe I can't do that as well, because all of these guys are bolted, I think before, on factory they bolt everything before. We can actually before they glue it, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I can remove that. I'm not sure if this glass is actually easy to change. You know what, let me try to undo this bolt and probably this bolt but I don't think I can do that, because look, it's clearly visible, it's glued, and it's not soft, it's plastic. It's even welded, I think, not just glued. So yeah, don't think I even try to remove that. Right, what we can do here, I can try to use the technique which no usually people do with the cars. So I'm trying to glue from the external bit. What I need to do, I need to align these all on the one surface. See, it's bended inside, right? So I want to glue kind of like screwdriver like this, and then try to just using this motion try to pull it out. I'm not sure if it will work or not. Well, at the end of the day we'll just have to pay 500 for the whole unit, or just put a big lovely nice sticker on top. But yeah, that's not the point, guys. You could not drive this car with this damage. It's absolutely madness. All right, let me try if that will work, and I will let you know if it is. Okay, glue doesn't work here. Another try is, we can't drill from this side. We can try to drill from the bottom, and using something thin and bend it, just push it up in order to align with the rest of the surfaces. We're gonna at the end of the day, you know, it's already damaged. I'm not going to damage it more, right? That's my principle. If it's already broken, just try to fix it. Okay, this is too tough as well. I'm not able to push it from there, just simply because this wire is bending. Despite its steel, it's quite hard. See, I can't do it even with my fingers. But that's this is so tight here, so I'll not be able. The only issue here, I can only do one last thing, is drill the hole right in the center and using a hook push them all up, but I don't know what to do with this a little hole. Somehow I will need to glue it after. Okay, I have the old one cracked of my BMW. I will try to dissolve this plastic in order to fill this hole with the same red transparent piece of plastic. Slightly different in color, but I think it will be more or less okay. Better than nothing, right? Here's my favorite Dremel tool in the case of dead parkside. I'm going to use one of these probably, or even smaller, this one. Some small bit to drill little tiny hole. I believe this little tiny hole is enough to put something like this inside. Yeah, and push. Let me just make a hook out of this. Okay, finally you should get something like this. Of course it is not perfect, right? But this is the best result what I could achieve. Try not to crack it because it is very fragile. It's going to be cracked more. But once you will align the surface, see, I got little piece from here, right? Once you got this aligned, what we're gonna do next, we're going to using the injector with a tiny little needle. We're going to glue it. I'll show you what I'm using for that. I'm going to use one of these. Again, this is not advert. This is very toxic, as usual. Everything which what is about cars is very toxic, guys. Bear that in mind. Work with gloves. Don't swallow. Don't drink. That's not a good idea. This is dichlormethan, right? There is a kit which is going with this kind of spring, but I will probably use one of left from my medication, just simply because it's very good and tiny. See, very tiny needle here, and we can access to the very not accessible places. I don't know what's the viscosity of this liquid. Maybe I will not be able to use that, but I will try myself. Okay, I'll let you know. Also, I just opened it and straight away close it down. See, I got my windows open, my doors open, and I'm going to wear a face mask. You know, the same mask we've been using for the um, painting works. It's because, you know, guys, I don't think it's a good idea to breathe with this as well, so protect yourself, please. Okay, this is the final result after gluing. I know it's not pretty, but we're not about pretty right now. Right now we're about how useful it will be, because we don't have to allow water comes inside, otherwise it's becoming to be wet, corrosion and stuff like that, you know. What is important is to cover all of this. Basically, in the ideal world, it should come in between these two pieces, right? But in our case, it's too tight. In your cases, it probably will be the same. We have to wait 24 hours. After 24 hours, I will start just sanding it like Bodyworks, guys. Basically, you're gonna be doing sanding it with less and less and less and less sandpaper with water, and then I probably will start from 320, and then will be less and less and less, and then I will try to polish it with my polishers. They're not really the best, to be honest. I do prefer more M3. M3 works much better. 3M. Right, so but I got both, right? Hopefully this repair will be normal, but let's see what will be the final result. Okay, next day the glue is already done, so now we can just start sanding it and polish and try make it nice. I don't know if it will work or I will have to buy the new unit. Okay, I decided I'm starting from 240 and then it will be 320. Why is that? And yeah, that will be only hand manual sanding. And why is that? Because I'm afraid the plastic will start melting if I will do it by sanding machine. At least these two I'm gonna do wet sanding with the water. While you're sanding, you can see everything is matte, but this one is glossy area. That means this piece is slightly down. We need to align it with the surface. We need to make it all matte and also check with your finger for any height inconsistencies, right? So here we need to sand a little bit more. As you can see, we wasn't able to make it brilliant from the first view, from the first try, because we still have here a little around this bit we have a little craters which we need to fill with dissolved red plastic as well, right? And also, as you can see, this place there's nothing you can do with this, I'm afraid, simply because it's already not the same structure because of the crack. Despite these cracks are filled by glue, but it still will be slightly visible, I'm afraid. Yeah, if you don't want it visible, if you want to make it perfect, you're gonna buy a new either the whole unit or the glass. Pretty much the glass is the same price as the whole unit, by the way. So I made a little bit of power of my old BMW broken tail light. Now I'm going to put this glue into the powder, and that becomes to be like a filler, and I will try to put that filler in these two holes and leave it again, and then we're going to continue sanding and polishing. This glue getting dry very quick. Okay, I've done sanding again, and then I think it's clearly visible where the dip and where is the same surface. So if it's matte, it's the same surface, and if it goes deep, that means here we need to put more clear coat. I'm going to do, I don't think I have something here left. By the way, it's not the best one, so despite it say 2K, it's not two component, as you can see, just one component, so it's pretty much not the best clear coat. By the way, I have one in big cans like this for the compressor use, so I'm going to mix a little bit in the can like this, and using one of these toothpick, just pickle it locally, wait up until that won't go down. it has to be slightly up, slightly bumped. Then I will just sand it to the same flat and either polish it or will respray fresh, because once you respray it fresh, is becoming to be like this or like this. So yeah, just keep the distance, spray from the far distance, around like 30 centimeters, 20 maybe centimeters, things like that, and make sure the cap is like this. So it should not be a hole, it should be like a socket, flat socket. Right, that's it pretty much. Okay, I've done something like this. This is clear coat, this is not a glue, and I'm using this clear coat and this hardener, both from the same brand. You can use your ball hardener as well, but I'm using this one. I'm quite happy with this clear coat. It's quite good quality, but it's not cheap, unfortunately. And yeah, if you need thinner, I'm using this one as well. And this is my final result. It's all dry, polished. Of course, it's visible, but not that much.